What does it mean to steal someone's thunder? What is the connection of this idiom to theatre? What's the origin of the proverb, every cloud has a silver lining? All this and more coming up, but first, do subscribe to The English Nut on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you. To steal someone's thunder is to upstage that person, to preempt them in a way that denies them their glory, to do or say beforehand what that person was going to do or say, thereby getting for yourself the attention, praise or success that that person was expecting to get. Kumar stole Sengupta's thunder by publishing his book first. The scientist's assistant stole the scientist's thunder by leaking his boss's breakthrough to the media. The airline stole its rival's thunder by launching its international flights 3 months earlier. I did well on my final exams and was about to tell my parents, but my brother, who did better than me, stole my thunder. Sometimes you can steal a person's thunder without doing exactly what that person was going to do. Rupak and Meeta were going to announce their engagement at the party, but Meeta's sister stole their thunder by announcing her pregnancy first. This idiom is related to sound effects in theatre. Various devices were used to recreate the sound of thunder in plays. Rolling metal balls down a trough or flapping a tin sheet backstage were two of them. Way back in 1704, a drama critic and not very successful playwright called John Dennis had devised a new improved method for simulating thunder for his new play, Appius and Virginia, which opened at the Drury Lane Theatre in London. Unfortunately for him, the play had a very brief run. Soon after his play shut down, Dennis went to see a production of Shakespeare's Macbeth. To add insult to injury, the production had appropriated his new improved method for creating the sound of thunder. Damn them! They will not let my play run, but they steal my thunder. According to W.S. Walsh's Literary Curiosities, 1893, this is what Dennis cried out at the theatre on discovering the theft of his idea. According to the Lives of the Poets of Great Britain and Ireland, published in 1753 by Robert Shields and Theophilus Cibber, Dennis said it a little differently. That is my thunder, by God! The villains will play my thunder, but not my plays. In this version, he did not use the word steal, but he was still expressing resentment that his thunder was copied, despite his play being shut down. Dennis's plays may not have gone down in history, but he is remembered for this memorable idiom. Consider these examples. The silver lining to my delayed flight is that I can do more duty-free shopping. He was in hospital for 2 weeks, but he met the love of his life there, the nurse who looked after him. Every cloud has a silver lining. She was incurably optimistic and found a silver lining in the darkest of clouds. The situation was hopeless. It was almost impossible to find a silver lining in it. A silver lining is a metaphor for optimism, referring to a positive aspect of a negative situation. It's the bright side of the gloomiest of scenarios. It's a sign of hope in an unfortunate situation. The proverb, every cloud has a silver lining, is used to convey that no matter how bad things seem, there is something positive to be found in them. Literally speaking, the silver lining is the shining edge of a cloud backlit by the sun or moon. Silver lining as a phrase was coined by John Milton in 1634 in his masque titled Comus, a masque presented at Ludlow Castle. A masque is a form of dramatic entertainment popular among English nobility in the 16th and 17th centuries. It consisted of masked players acting and dancing. Let me quote from Comus. Was I deceived? Or did a sable cloud turn forth her silver lining on the night? I did not err. There does a sable cloud turn forth her silver lining on the night and casts a gleam over this tufted grove. After Milton coined the phrase, it was often quoted in literature. In fact, such silver-lined clouds were sometimes referred to as Milton's clouds. The modern-day proverb, "every cloud has a silver lining," used to have a somewhat different form. There's a silver lining to every cloud. This form first appeared in 1840 in a review of the novel Marian, or A Young Maid's Fortunes, by Mrs. S. Hall, in the Dublin Magazine, Volume 1. There's a silver lining to every cloud that sails about the heavens, if we could only see it. The modern form of the proverb came about thanks to a misprint. In 1849, the New Monthly Belle Assemblée, Volume 31, published a review of the same novel, Marian. In it, the line was misquoted as "every cloud has a silver lining." This misquote quickly became the accepted version of the proverb. Its popularization was aided by American writer Sarah Peyton Parton. She wrote a weekly motivational essay for the Home Journal under the pen name Fanny Fern. One of her most popular essays, published in 1853, was titled Nil Desperandum. It began, "No, never, every cloud has a silver lining, and he who wove it knows when to turn it out. So after every night, however long or dark, there shall yet come a golden morning. May no one ever steal your thunder, and may your every cloud have a silver lining." I'm the English Nut. Bye for now.